We're back again with Mark Collinsworth of Vere Global Financial Wealth Management. And Mark, now turning to the conspiracy corner, I'm hearing reports that a world economic crash is approaching because the Pope has recalled all Vatican investments back to Vatican rather than spread out across the globe. So, what does this portend? That disaster economically is ahead globally? What's going on?
Well, that's kind of funny, Larry. No, there is no kind of global collapse or anything. The Pope is recalling the portfolios, but this is the reason why. It's all the divisions of the Catholic Church. So your North American Catholic churches, your Latin American Catholic churches, your French, your Spanish Catholic churches were all investing money the way they wanted to. And so he wants to pull the money back under the Vatican so he can see what's actually being invested. To kind of give you an example, there was investments being made in weapons manufacturers. There was money being invested in abortion companies. There was investments being made in uh, fossil fuel companies, which of course the Pope is kind of green woke. So he doesn't want the oil companies in the Vatican in the Catholic portfolio, so he's pulling all that money under the Vatican's thumb so they can control it and make sure it's not being invested in tobacco companies, alcohol companies, pornography companies, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I can
Which is how it was being invested. It was actually being invested in pornography companies.
I'm,
I know.
I'm Catholic.
The Catholic Church has a problem with pornography.
I'm Catholic myself, so I shouldn't be laughing at this. But nothing surprises me anymore. But now I could see how investing in green energy could kind of align with Christian tenets, Catholic doctrine, because we have to be good shepherds of the earth since it was created by the Lord, this and that. However, pornography, defense contractors,
Well,
abortion clinics.
here's the thing. The those subdivisions of the Catholic Church, they weren't picking the stocks. They went out and hired a money manager like myself who had a successful track record of making money. They simply wanted to make money. They didn't care how the money was invested. They just wanted to make money. But yet the Pope has a problem with how they're making money.
Now, money managers such as yourself were investing for these churches. However, were the churches clueless? I mean, they weren't buying blind trust, where they were the churches had no idea of what kind of investments they were investing in, correct?
What As with everything, everything depends on cash flows, right? If you're going to run a business, a church is a business, you need more and more cash flows. So your cash flows to the church are either going to come from tithing or come from your investment returns. If you have a money manager that's knocking out, 20 or 30% returns a year, and the Catholic Church has a lot of money, do you want to invest in something that's getting 30%, or do you want to invest in a solar company that's not making any money?
But
You
can
know,
can these churches claim that we didn't know specifically what these investments
they
were about because it was out of our hands? We had a money manager, evil people like yourself.
Exactly. They're going to blame it on those. All the churches cared about was how much money those portfolios were making. They didn't care how it was being made. And if I had to guess, when they saw some of these companies, they probably didn't know these companies, like some of the pornography companies, they probably didn't know they were investing in pornography. They just saw a stock that was going up in value and had no idea what it was doing.
Well, you think now they're ashamed or they at least regret those investments now that they know what they were? Any apologies from these churches yet?
And I seriously doubt they're going to apologize. Probably the only thing they're going to be mad about is their investment returns are going to suffer now.
All right. Mark, thanks for clearing that up. So, the Pope's move to recall all that Vatican money from around the globe, it does not portend a global crash of the economy.
No, it does not. And I have to throw this out here. You mentioned about green energy being aligned and everything. In the Bible, Noah actually took oil and tar and actually put it to seal the ark. Now, if we had been in a green environment back then, what would we have done? Taken, soy paper and rubbed it on the boat to keep it waterproof?
Good point.
you know, so and last time I checked, God actually made oil. He didn't make wind turbines.
Very good. All right, Mark, you're going to go to hell for those remarks.
Yeah.
But there's time to repent. Mark Collinsworth of Vere Global Financial Wealth Management. Thank you, I guess, for enlightening us on what the Pope was really doing and how nefarious some of those investments were. Mark, thanks a lot.
Anytime.